focused elsewhere on the floor, looking for other ways to help out his team.
Now, New York starting five. Josh Hart is out there with Karl Anthony Towns. Then it's OG Anunoby. Then it's Mikal Bridges. And it's Brunson in at the one. And for the Lakers, Reeves and LeBron out on the perimeter. Hachimura at power forward with Ayton at center. And it's Doncic in at the point. A good chunk of the season has passed us now, Grant. I'd imagine the wear and tear is adding up for some players.
Yeah, it varies from guy to guy. You know, vets are usually dealing with something just from playing so many years. But, B.A., the rookies, they are learning now what it takes to be in NBA condition.
Brunson, and it's good for two.
Doesn't matter which hand he uses, Brunson is an excellent finisher around the rim.
Doncic against Brunson. Ayton, a screen on Brunson. Down low. That one's good from Hachimura on the assist from Doncic.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
And that one's good, Brunson.
This speaks to how confident a shooter Brunson is. I mean, outstanding at pulling up off the dribble.
James passes to Doncic. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
Boy, he is fundamentally sound. Tough cover.
Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. Bridges passes to Brunson. And it's New York scoring again.
3 out of 3, perfect start. Let's see how long they can ride this wave.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
I did briefly speak with J.J. Redick. I asked Coach about Jalen Brunson's game and what stood out the most to him. He replied, I'd say his toughness as well as his leadership. His teammates rally behind him, and that's why we've got to bring that same kind of intensity to guarding him tonight. Containing Brunson won't be easy, but let's see if they're up for it. Brian?
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie. Now here's Towns. He's been an important part of this offense, averaging around 22 points a game. And the three-pointer goes.
Off to a perfect start, and you can see their confidence growing.
James, right side. Hachimura outside. Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. Doncic on the wing. Shoots. And it's rebounded by Karl Anthony Towns. New York has gone 2 of 2 at the perimeter. Wherever OG Anunoby goes, his teams win a lot of games, Clark.
Yeah, you think about his second season. I mean, BA, part of the 2019 Raptors title squad was Anunoby. I mean, his defense is superb, and it affects winning in a big-time way.
Here's Reeves. The Knicks making their last shot. Doncic, right side. Lays it up and banks it in. Doncic has got 6.
They've hit 4 of their first 5 shots. Great execution and attention to detail.
Back to Brunson. The crossover. Kicks it out Towns. Back to Brunson. Just 5 on the clock. Fires for 3. And Ayton pulls it down.
Yeah, and the defense really respects his shooting ability, and they showed it with that tight coverage.
And it's slammed in by Hachimura.
That is big time by Hachimura. No mercy at all.
And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for New York. Outside Anunoby. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into this first quarter. The shot no good.
Despite the miss, those are the kind of looks coaches hope to create.
Here's Hachimura. Ooh, can't tie it up as that one's no good.
A good scorer around the rim. He is met there by an irresistible force.
Bridges outside. Back to Brunson. Uses the glass to finish the layup. 9 points in the game.
A reliable option he's been tonight. He's their safety valve for sure.
Outside Reeves. Back to Doncic. Over Brunson. And off the front iron, and in it goes. For New York, they've got 6 of 8 shots to go. Doncic against Brunson. Bridges outside. Pulls up. And he hits the jumper. Bridges has gotten his second bucket of the game. Here's Reeves. No made baskets yet. Pass to Doncic. And he drains it. A solid 5 for 6 now.
These defenders really need to man up, particularly in the lane.
The Knicks with the lead. Bridges outside. Anunoby on the wing. Outside Hart. And here's Brunson from the arc. And that one falls. His 5th basket in 7 tries.
Boy, he's been a monster this quarter, carrying the load for sure.
Doncic passes to Ayton. Inside. Out to Hachimura from the arc. Hart pulls it in. Knicks leading by 5. Outside Anunoby. Pass to Brunson. Out left to the wing. 6 to shoot. Driving in. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. That one on Doncic. In the summer of 24, Jalen Brunson signed a contract extension, famously signing for less than his max, Clark.
Yeah, you know, BA, it was a calculated move by Brunson because he wanted the team to have room to add additional players. If you ask me, that's the kind of winning, selfless attitude you want from the guy who's your franchise player.
And he makes the first. Clark, 51 wins for the New York Knicks last season. Their best finish in over a decade.
Yeah, and they got that done despite significant turnover on their roster, BA, making it even more impressive. And as they gel, the question is, can this team take the next step and contend for a title? I think they're certainly capable.
And so he hits both.
That's what he does. Rock solid at the line.
Lakers trail by 7. Outside Reeves. Back to Doncic. Out to James. From behind the arc. The shot is good. Doncic making the play.
I guess the defense was not expecting the quick release. LeBron can get it up and down in a hurry, though.
Outside Hart. Back to Brunson. That's basket number 6 in 8 tries.
Pounding it inside early and often, setting a physical tone.
The Lakers have gone a fantastic 8 of 11 so far. James outside. Back to Doncic. Launches it. And it's New York with a rebound.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
It's Hart on the wing. Check by James. Brunson against Hachimura. And Brunson gets it to go. And now it's an 8-point Knick lead.
I love the low simmer fire that Brunson plays with. He seems never to be out of control or over emotional. And when he goes inside, he's prepared to fight.
Now here's Doncic. 10 points for him. And he banks in the layup. Doncic has got 12 points in the game.
He's been excellent in this period. Even though they're down, he's keeping them close.
Towns looking for an opening. Back to Brunson. That one falls. 8 of 10 and scoring with confidence.
Off to a blazing hot start. Already 8 for 10 and really carrying the load for this team.
Ayton with a screen. Here's James. It's hauled in by Robinson.
Well, with his solid midi game, you expect him to knock that one down.
Towns up top. Hachimura covering. Outside Brunson. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. Doncic on the wing. Over Brunson. Ooh, a little luck that time as it drops. 14 points for him.
7 for 9 here in the first quarter. He's on fire.
Brunson with it. Now Doncic defending. And he makes it on the layup. Brunson's got 22 points.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
And it's good. Fought through contact, hit the shot, and will go to the line. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Knicks.
Well, we're in the era of the three-point basket. So if you want to win games in this league, you have to connect from deep, and they have been thus far.
In addition to that, they've thrown their weight around inside tonight, too, thumping and bumping in the paint. A lot of their points have come from inside.
And Los Angeles will go for a different look here. Hayes is checked in for DeAndre Ayton. Kleba comes in for Hachimura. LaRavia is checked in for LeBron. And it's Marcus Smart in for Reeves. New York also changing it up. Clarkson's checked in for Hart. And Miles McBride subbed in for Jalen Brunson. That's good from Doncic. And one guy you can neither speed up nor slow down. That's Luka Doncic, Greg.
Yeah, B.A., he completely dictates the pace. From the opening tip till the final buzzer, he can control the game.
Now here's Towns. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Clock at 6. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Karl Anthony Towns finishing through contact there.
Doncic feeling it out a bit. For 3. Karl Anthony Towns comes up with a rebound. And Towns has got the ball here for New York. 7-point differential. Clarkson outside. Outside McBride. 3-pointer. And no good. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 4 from deep. Doncic right side. Fires from deep. The shot off that time. Knicks leading by 7. Back to Towns. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
Year to year, Karl Anthony Towns remains an elite three-point threat in this league, Clark.
Yeah, he's one of the best shooters, period, in the league. And when you talk about just big guy shooters, he is the best. I mean, Jokic is maybe going to give him a run for the money, but I'd take Cat as the best three-point shooter of big men in the league. I mean, he's 7 feet tall, 250 pounds, and it's really hard to find anybody that can guard him outside and inside.
And the free throw, no good. Well, Grant, the Lakers captured the 3 seed last season, but only the 8th best point differential in the West. What does that tell you?
It tells me that they overachieved in the regular season. But a team this star-studded has postseason aspirations as well. That's where they'll look to improve.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
Maxi Kleba.
What's up?
Well, you look at how the Knicks built this team, Clark. Some astute all-in trades.
Yeah, you know, New York spent years, BA, building their draft assets. They cashed them in on some all-star level guys, and we're seeing the fruit of that kind of work.
Good on the bucket. And the Knicks lead by 8.
Fighting his way inside, Clarkson shows good body control.
Here's Smart. No points so far. There's the triple. The rebound by Diawara. New York has gone 3 of 6 shooting from beyond the arc. Pass to McBride. Here's Diawara. Now here's Bridges. The 3 is up. Smart grabs a miss.
sure are. I mean, they've done a terrific job carving out space under the basket and then pursuing the ball. You know, it's one thing to box out, but you've got to pursue the ball if you're going to get rebounds. And they look strong here in the early going.
I know it's early, but you have to wonder if these offenses can keep this up.
High-octane action for sure. Crowd-pleasing already.
The Knicks making a switch here. Yabusele's checked in.
At the line for Los Angeles,
Mind the lanes.
Maxi Kleber.
One shot.
Shooting one.
And that one misses. And Clark, for all the excitement around acquiring Luka Doncic, now the Lakers hoping to get him back to the NBA Finals.
Yep, his youth sets them up for the future, B.A., but with LeBron James in the fold, they still want to try to win now.
For three, Bridges. Rebound, the Lakers. Defeated by Detroit in their last game. They'll try to put that one behind them.
Defensively, they weren't up to the task. Didn't play as a cohesive unit, and it really hurt them.
And, you know, that's all about effort, and I'm sure their coach let them have it for the lack thereof.
Pass to Doncic. Lets it go from deep. And so it's the New York Knicks leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter. And it's mostly due to their superb shooting. They've wasted very few possessions. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere. For those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And from what we've seen from New York, what's your take so far?
They're off to a rock-solid start. They brought a well-thought-out plan into this one.
Yeah, you know what? Makes it really easy for the coaching staff in that case. No adjustments needed. Just keep on keeping on.
So on the floor for New York, filling out the wings, Clarkson and Bridges. Then there's Mitchell Robinson. Then there's Miles McBride. And it's Cordy in at the 4.
Major force from Mikal Bridges there.
Lakers trail by 8. Now here's Reeves. Still without a bucket. Kicks it out to Smart. The 3-ball. Clarkson grabs a miss. New York leading by 8. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. The Lakers going out and acquiring superstar talent and Luka Doncic. LeBron James said, everything I do on the floor, Doncic has the ability to do it or even do it better. That's how great he is. Even at his young age, he's such a unique, special player. A generational talent. Back to you, Brian.
They're happy to have him. Allie, appreciate the report.
You know, we can see Bridges on either side of the two-man game. He makes good decisions in that action regardless of where he is.
Now here's Reeves. A reliable go-to guy for them. He's averaging around 26.5 a game. Hayes against Robinson. And we're a little over a minute and a half into the second quarter. McBride can't get it to go. Lakers trail by 10. Smart outside. Pass to Reeves. Kleber outside. 4-3. And it's Laravia missing. For New York, they've got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. Here's Clarkson. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
Now here's Reeves. No points yet. And again, the Lakers, no good. Nifty move. Here's McBride. Offline with a 3. For Los Angeles, they've got nothing to go in this quarter. 0 for 5. And it's rejected. Bridges outside.
Come to me, come to me.
Pass to Okporti. Clarkson outside. From outside the arc. McBride can't get it to go.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Smart looking around. Now Reeves to snap the cold streak. That's good. And it's Smart with the assist. Reeves has gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. And so Mike Brown decides to call a timeout. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. Towns, he's checked in for New York. Anunoby comes in for Cordy. Well, a chance to check out some stats for Luka Doncic.
And he's gone cold over the last 10 games, guys. His scoring numbers are down, and he can't seem to get out of this rough patch. He's got to get himself going tonight, or they'll start losing patience with him.
Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Up top, Bridges. Give him 8. Towns for 3, and the 3 falls for Towns. Well, Grant, when you watch an NBA game today, do you wish you played in this era?
Oh, no doubt. It's a lot more open, and there's a greater emphasis on skill and player health. Oh, and by the way, those checks aren't too bad either.
Oh, it's stolen by Towns. Here's Anunoby. Rips down the breakaway slam.
Love to see Towns making plays like this. He stole the ball and knew to start the fast break.
It's Smart on the wing. McBride covers. And it's Smart missing.
It's just so hard to score in this league, especially when you're out of rhythm. You got to feel for him tonight.
Outside Anunoby. Towns, right side. Sinks another one. He's on a roll, starting 4 for 4.
They're really working the paint now.
And so it's Smart who brings up the ball for the Los Angeles Lakers. They trail by 16. And so now a timeout called by J.J. Redick. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. Ayton, he's checked in for Los Angeles. Luka Doncic comes in for Smart. And a switch here also for New York. Robinson, he's checked in for Clarkson. Here's Ayton. He's coming off a 10-point game against Detroit. Outside Reeves. Pass to Doncic. And here's Ayton. 5 on the clock. Here's Larabia. And again, unable to change momentum here.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
Now here's Anunoby. Now Robinson is covered by Ayton. Back to Towns. Launches a 3. It's rebounded by Los Angeles.
You gotta credit the defense this period. They've been all over him.
Doncic outside. And once again, off the mark by Los Angeles. Knicks leading by 16. Bridges outside. Takes it inside. And it's Bridges with the jam.
Yeah, that time Bridges got loose and got everything he wanted right there. What a throwdown.
Reeves against Bridges. Shot from the top of the key. And once again, off the mark by Los Angeles. The Knicks have gone 7 for 11 in the second quarter. Outside Anunoby. Ayton against Robinson. Pass to Towns. Fires the 3. And Ayton pulls it down. Lakers trail by 18. Now Doncic. Back to Ayton. Over Towns. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a 3-point play. And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight.
Well, it definitely was a disappointing part of his game this year. Not the numbers he was hoping for from the stripe.
Here's what Los Angeles is going with right now. Hachimura's checked in for Hayes. LeBron comes in for Larabia. And Smart subbed in for Reeves. New York also changing it up. Shamet comes in for Bridges. And Brunson is subbed in for McBride.
And we know Ayton has all the tools to be a top big man in this league. He just needs to show it on a nightly basis.
Brunson taking his time here. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. First chance of the season for them to go up against this Knicks team.
We see these teams face off only twice a year. Last year, each won one.
Really easy to tell that this is an important game. I mean, I don't know if the crowd will get a chance to take a breath in this one.
And since the turn of the century, die-hard Knicks fans had dealt with some lean years, Grant, until recently.
No doubt, BA, and they're happy to see meaningful games. The arrival of Jalen Brunson just changed things, and they've gone all in to surround him with talent.
And so Mike Brown decides to call a timeout. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. The next checked in for the Lakers. Clarkson's checked in for New York. Over the last month, these are the highest scoring teams in the NBA. The Knicks, second.
This team has really found a great offensive rhythm lately, running smart plays, sharing the ball, and racking up points.
On defense, Los Angeles. A 12-point game. Towns, a screen on James. New York again, can't hit.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Doncic against Clarkson. Luka with a good look inside.
He's giving them a spark because he can't win this game all by himself.
Outside Brunson. Oh, they find the hot hand. You can count it. He's 10 for 14 now.
We're seeing another decisive performance from Brunson. He's absolutely controlling the pace of this game.
Here's Doncic. Again, the Lakers score.
He's bringing a lot of energy to this offense, not letting the scoreboard discourage him right now.
Boy, I tell you what, the hole would be a lot deeper if he wasn't being as efficient as he's been so far.
Now here's Towns. He's got 9. Stolen by Ayton. James deciding where to go with it. Pass to Ayton. The shot's good on the assist by James. Ayton's got 5 points now this quarter.
The D hasn't been quick enough to react to the ball inside. That's helped cause this run.
Outside Anunoby. High post Towns. Here's Shamet. The 3 sends it home from three-point land. Shamet's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Lakers trail by 11. Doncic with it. Last game with 30. From the elbow. And he gets it to go off the front iron. Doncic has got 23 points.
Yeah, Luka's arsenal does cover the mid-range now. That inside the arc jumper is easy for him.
Towns for 3, and the Knicks another 3.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
And you know that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
Now here's Doncic. 23 points in the game. The shot by James, no good.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass. That's 3 in a row from out there now, so they've got to do a better job contesting.
James, a screen on Brunson. From deep, here's Doncic. Towns with a rebound. Towns has got 6 rebounds here tonight. We've got 1:48 left to play in the first half. And that one's good. Clarkson.
12 straight points off threes. This defense is not extending very well.
You know, they're having free reign from beyond the arc. The defense is just not there.
And Doncic puts up a deep three. An absolute bomb from three-point range.
And when you're trailing in a game, it can be tempting to try to go for the big play.
Yeah, trying to get it all back in a hurry. And you're right on that. But these threes they're taking have not helped. They're trying to catch fire. They've yet to find the match.
Brunson uses the glass on the layup. Brunson's gotten 4 this quarter.
Leaving absolutely nothing on the table right now. Their focus and execution has been outstanding.
Yep, they're starting to stretch this lead out. Too much offense to keep pace with.
Now here's Doncic. 26 points for him. Over Brunson. That one a little long. And Towns has got the ball here for the Knicks. They host the Hawks after this one, and that's the first of just 2 home games for them. Doncic against Brunson. Shot clock at 6. Clarkson outside. Off target from outside. Lakers trail by 17.
And they can run out the clock here. No need to rush it.
Yeah, don't give them another possession here.
Doncic into the lane. Back to Hachimura. Outside connect. The 3. The shot's good on the assist by James. James has got his 5th assist in this one. And so it's the New York Knicks. A sizable lead of 14 at the break. They've been close and scoring in bunches. All right, Allie's ready to go. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Carl, you were able to build the lead, but what's the key to maintaining it or even increasing it going forward?
I mean, don't change what we're doing. Just stay together, keep passing the ball, keep playing great defense, and just keep making them think and make decisions, especially the difficult ones.
Consistency is a beautiful thing. Thanks, Carl.
Okay, Allie, appreciate it. And folks, we'll be back after halftime to begin the 3rd quarter.
Hello and welcome. Before we take a look at the action from the first half, a brief overview of some upcoming games.
And looking at the Grizzlies matchup, they've had the better season, but this game feels close.
More than a few analysts have predicted an upset here. I'm going the other way. I think they take care of business. Changing focus now to that first half, a brutal game so far for the Lakers.
They know they don't have to keep shooting threes, right? When you're this cold, you just can't keep tossing up anything. It's freezing in here, Ernie. Oh, I get it. He's cold. Ernie, you get it. I mean, I guess, yeah, it's pretty hard to win that way.
Good stuff, fellas. That's it for us. Thanks for tuning in. Now let's send you over to Brian Anderson with the 3rd period.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. You look at Jalen Brunson in this game, he's been everywhere.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of him.
Now Reeves, LeBron and Hachimura in at the forward slots. Luka and Reeves are the 1 and the 2. And it's Ayton in at the 5. That's the group for J.J. Redick getting going here in the second half. And count it! The shot is good, and he'll go to the line.
I tell you what, guys, that's not an easy finish, but somehow Doncic makes it look rather effortless.
Second personal foul.
Clark, last season, the Lakers reached 50 wins for the 34th time in franchise history. An incredible number.
Yeah, that's a big-time number, and only the Celtics have more 50-plus win seasons with 37 total, and I think the difference in championships is between these two franchises, the Celtics with 18 and the Lakers with 17. Consistent greatness for both franchises, clearly. Two pillars of the league. You know, from the moment Luka entered the league, despite the naysayers, he's been a star, a legitimate star. And that's something you don't see very often.
Back to Brunson. Towns, a screen on Doncic. Pass to Bridges. Lots of room. And he gets that one. Bridges has got 12 points.
You know, Bridges rarely forces things. That's one thing you appreciate about his game. He stays within himself and plays within the flow of the game.
Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. James inside. Anunoby covering. And the bucket is good. Give him 8.
Well, that's exactly where LeBron wants to go. Almost unstoppable once he gets the ball in the painted area.
Brunson passes to Anunoby. Towns outside. And it goes. As the official calls the foul, count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line.
First personal foul. First team foul.
And this will be his second trip to the free throw line.
He did a lot of damage at the free throw line in their last game.
And one look at the box score will confirm that. And fellas, I think you have to like his improvements over his free throw numbers from a year ago. It's not a significant number or a huge amount, but it's improvement nonetheless.
Here's Doncic. That's 29 for him. Pass to James. Powerful move inside by LeBron.
How many times have we seen that? I mean, LeBron going right through and into the defense and finds a way to power through the contact as if he hasn't even been hit.
And here's Brunson. 26 points for him. Towns, right side. The kick out to Brunson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Up and over Doncic. And it's New York with another.
I really like the start here. Great aggressiveness, red hot to start this half.
James outside. Jacks up a 3. The Knicks with the rebound. Towns has got his 8th rebound here tonight.
Only their first miss in 4 attempts. It's been a great start to the half.
Pass to Anunoby. Out to the right wing. With some arc. And a nice layup by Brunson. Brunson's got 30.
He's carried much of the scoring load tonight. And with the win in reach, don't expect him to let up.
Outside Reeves. Back to Doncic. Goes up on the wing. And that one's good. Doncic has got 31.
Everything working for him out of the half as they've hit 4 of their first 5 shots.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot, guys. Karl Anthony Towns is taking his rebounding to a new level in New York. He said, I didn't put all this muscle on for no reason. I'm going to keep playing physical, keep playing my game, and I'll keep demanding attention from every defense and then let the game play out. Brian, back to you.
Physical. Allie, thanks very much for the report. Doncic passes to James. He takes it in. Hey, it's James slamming it down.
Tell you what, just add that one to the highlight reel. James is truly one of the greatest slam dunkers of all time.
Well, it's always nice to head up to the Connected Cam to get another angle of these big plays, courtesy of AT&T. Outside Hart. To the inside. Here's Towns. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
Coming out of the break red hot. I mean, they have yet to miss a shot.
New York shooting their 5th free throw of the game here.
One of the things they've done, guys, is taken pride in their free throw shooting this season, and rightfully so.
And that one falls for Towns.
One of the things I love about Towns is how versatile he is. He's a big guy who continues to be a matchup nightmare for defenses.
They set a pick. And there's James from the arc. Towns with a rebound.
And right now, they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
Time and time again, they're creating good looks from close range.
And even under pressure and close, I think they've still done a good job maintaining concentration and converting the opportunities.
And now a timeout called by J.J. Redick. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan.
Let's hear it for the motion.
And they're in the top 5 in the league when it comes to three-point percentage. They've got shooters, and they've designed their offense to open space for them on the perimeter.
And you talked about their scoring numbers, one of the top teams in the league. This is an offense that fans love to watch. Here's Aiden. He's got 5. Hachimura up top. No good with a layup. Knicks leading by 19. Down low. Here's Towns. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. 20 points for Karl Anthony Towns. Clark, last season, Josh Hart played nearly 38 minutes per game, more than anyone else in the NBA.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't take possessions off. He's an old-school throwback kind of guy. Just a do-it-all player. Doesn't really have a specific position, but you know the effort and the production is going to be there pretty much every night.
New York working the ball around now. Outside Brunson, beyond the arc, counted from distance. Brunson's got 11 here in the quarter alone.
He's going off this quarter, a huge reason why this team is on top.
Back to Doncic, fires the 3. The rebound by Bridges.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
And last season, the worst in about 2 decades for games lost to injury, Clark. Cause for concern?
I certainly think so, but I mean, I am a fan of load management, but I think it should be in practice time. That way, the guys can play as many games as possible for their team and the fans. Load management should be, I think, managed in the practice schedule.
Here's Doncic. Out to Hachimura. This one for 3. The shot is good. Doncic making the play. Doncic has got his 6th assist of the night.
Hachimura has the ability to torch defenses from deep and continues to work on this area of his game.
Here's Towns. And it's powered home by Towns.
He's pouring it on at a nice clip, and the rest of the team is stepping up as well.
Doncic passes to Aiden. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
Defensive foul. Karl Anthony Towns.
All right, well, look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for New York.
Well, you know, for me, when you can convert this many times in the paint, I think that's a sign that your offense is really in a healthy state.
Well, something else that stands out is how they've shared the ball. I mean, they're getting a lot of their points from sharp passing.
That's good from Aiden. And so it's Brunson who brings up the ball for the Knicks. 22 was their biggest lead. Bridges outside. Outside Brunson. Wing shot on the way. And Aiden pulls it down. Aiden's got a rebound number 5 here tonight. Hachimura outside. Pass to Doncic. James outside. Doncic on the wing. Brunson defending. Here's Aiden. Just 5 to shoot. James outside. The three-pointer off the mark.
he had a couple of triples in that first half, but since then, he has not been a factor from beyond the arc.
Brunson passes to Towns. New York needs to get off a shot here. And here's Brunson from the arc. That's in. Coming off an assist from Towns. Brunson's got 40 points.
Boy, there's Brunson again with that quick release. Always ready to fire.
And so now a timeout called by J.J. Redick. He'll take the opportunity to regroup.
If you see yourself in the ring, then you know what to do. Show us your moves. Oh, yeah. You're on the screen. You're on the screen.
Hayes is checked in for Hachimura. While we have a moment, some leaders from the real NBA. The real numbers show the league leaders in second chance points. In the third spot, the Knicks.
They're having success because they're sending multiple guys to the offensive glass. Hard to block out everyone.
Now, here is James. 12 points for him. Pass to Hayes. Doncic left side. Just 5 on the clock. Lets it go from the wing, and he connects with a jumper. Doncic has got 9 points here in the second half.
He's doing everything he can, though he might have to do even more.
Rejected by Doncic.
Luka's sheer size makes him a mismatch for most guards.
Smart with the ball. Still no points. Back to Doncic. Three-pointer. And it's New York with a rebound. Robinson's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one.
And their physical dominance has been on display. A 10-rebound advantage is a good indicator of how this game has gone.
And he comes up with a bucket. Brunson's got 42 in the game.
Getting buckets at a critical time. Just give him the ball and let him go to work.
Brunson against Doncic. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Doncic has got 37.
He's trying to carry them back into this game. He's absolutely feeling it this quarter.
Brunson against Doncic. Yep, count it.
Brunson doesn't fear going in amongst the trees. Remarkable poise there inside.
Lakers trail by 21. James outside. And a nice finish on the layup. James has got 14 points.
You cannot shoot the ball much better than he is right now.
Outside Brunson. Towns a screen on James. Here's Hart. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
Catching the defender a little out of position that time. Hart gets a chance for a freebie right there.
First trip to the line for him here.
Yeah, guys, I mean, he's been a very steady hand for them when it comes to his free throw shooting.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
No good on the free throw.
Josh Hart is one of those guys who just seems to be all over the place all at the same time. I mean, he'll defend anybody, and when it comes to guards, there's nobody that rebounds it better than him.
Here's what Los Angeles is going with right now. Kleba, he's checked in for Ayton. LaRavia comes in for LeBron, and Reeves is subbed in for Smart. And the Knicks making a change here as well. Clarkson's checked in for Towns.
You know, guys, Josh Hart is somebody that's going to give you everything he's got. His combination of outside shooting and defense is really quite valuable to any team.
Doncic's shot is good.
He's scoring the rock at will, but he needs more help from his teammates.
Bridges outside. Kleba against Hart. Clarkson outside. Off the mark there with a three.
Defense may have given him that one. Based on the result, you see why.
Hayes, the pass to Doncic. Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. And a miss there on the triple.
The perimeter game has failed him thus far. Hit one from range in the first half, but nothing since.
Outside Brunson. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Brunson's got 46.
It's obvious they've taken fewer threes here in the second half and are focused on having a more balanced offensive attack.
Doncic on the wing. That one goes. Count it. Doncic has got 41.
Even if this game doesn't go their way, he has to be proud of his performance tonight.
It's Hart on the wing. Bridges outside. Pass to Hart. Right side Brunson. And the layup is good off the glass. 48 points for Jalen Brunson.
Now, he may only be 6'1", but Brunson plays much bigger than that. I mean, he plays with a physicality.
To the wing on the left. And it's LaRavia missing.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
Hart finds Clarkson. Over Reeves. And the Knicks getting another bucket right there.
Looking strong. Clarkson gets great elevation on that jumper.
Oh, there's the alley. Outside Reeves. From downtown. No good. Misses at the buzzer. It's been all about Jalen Brunson for the New York Knicks. Over 40 points tonight and making it look easy. And don't go far. We'll be right back. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was also excellent anticipation of the movement of his teammates before the pass. Just great harmony on all sides.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. So on the floor for the Knicks, we've got OG Anunoby. Karl Anthony Towns is out there with Mitchell Robinson. Then it's Jordan Clarkson, and it's McBride in at the point. And here's Reeves outside. Sinks it from distance.
It's turned into a showdown here. Dueling from distance.
Looks to me like there could be something personal taking place here.
Towns outside from deep. And the Knicks, another three.
He's hit a pair of threes each half, making a significant impact.
Reeves against Clarkson. Pass to LaRavia. Smart right side. Kleba outside. Takes the three. Towns with a rebound. Towns has got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Now Anunoby lets the three fly, and Reeves pulls it down.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Grant, you're involved with helping the NBA grow the game globally. How important are those initiatives?
You know, BA, it's very important to watch how the game has grown over the last 30 years that I've been connected with the NBA is quite staggering, but there's more work to be done. So every initiative, every appearance, every camp, every game is so vitally important as we continue to spread the game of basketball all over the world.
Now Reeves. Pass to LaRavia. Kleba outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. 4-3. And it's New York with a rebound.
They're still looking for his first bucket. You can't put all their struggles on him tonight, but he's been brutal.
Robinson passes to McBride. Throws it up high. And stolen by Hayes. To the paint. Here's LaRavia. And that one is stuffed right through.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
What a performance. Hit 2 from beyond the arc in the first half, and he's added 3 more since.
Here's Reeves. Buries it down low.
You know, Reeves is such a crafty and clever player. He's so good at finding ways to score inside.
Pass to Towns. Clarkson outside. And Clark, for decades now, we've seen the Western Conference have the upper hand. Any reason you can fathom?
Not really, other than the tide shifts on occasion based on who the players are on teams in each conference. Maybe some of that frontier spirit coursing through, although I don't quite believe that as a major factor. One thing you see in the West, though, a lot of smaller market teams, and historically they've done a good job of how they run those clubs.
Here's Towns. Clarkson outside. 5 on the clock. Releases from 15. It's Hayes with the rebound. Hayes has got 6 rebounds here tonight. To the middle. Shot is good by Kleba.
Got it in deep, and that's how you do it.
New York leading by 22. Pass to Anunoby. Back to McBride. Towns outside. The 3. They get it again. Anunoby for 3. Pure from 3-point range.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
Smart outside. And here's Hayes. Robinson defending. Hayes, the pass to Reeves. And count it. Now 5 for 7.
Reeves at 6'5" is kind of sneaky long, and he can more than hold his own inside.
And it's Mike Brown calling timeout here. He wants to make sure they're purposeful with the Los Angeles. DeAndre Ayton, he's checked in for Kleba. James comes in for Larabia. And Doncic has subbed in for Reeves. New York also changing it up. Josh Hart's checked in for Karl Anthony Towns. Bridges comes in for Clarkson. And Brunson is subbed in for McBride. And here's Anunoby. Left side, Brunson. And again.
Oh my goodness. 50 for the game.
Just putting on a show. Here's James. And you look around the league, 30 different organizations, each with their own culture. What did you look for as a player, Greg?
Well, you know, BA, winning always comes first. But after that, you're looking at resources and how they care for their players. That's where teams are trying to separate themselves these days.
And that one's good for Brunson.
When Brunson is working in that mid-range area, you can pretty much mark it up, count them.
James outside. The three. And it's New York with a rebound. Robinson's got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort. Pass to Brunson. Outside Robinson. And he makes it.
You rarely, actually never see Robinson take a jumper. Mitchell wants to get that ball near the bucket.
James outside. Fires from deep. It's down. His 7th make in 13 attempts today.
His first 3 of the half. That gives him 9 total points from beyond the arc so far.
Here's Brunson. Cashes in the 12-footer. Brunson's got 54 points.
And, man, you got to appreciate how efficient Brunson is. I mean, he takes and makes high-percentage shots.
Back to Doncic. Let's go with a 3. And it's New York with a rebound. Bridges has got his 5th rebound in this one. Pass to Brunson. There are usually 1 or 2 mid-season coaching changes in the NBA every year. Can those energize a team, Grant?
You know, BA, we've seen it give teams a boost in the past, but only on occasion. Usually it's a last-ditch effort in a doomed season or simply just turning the page.
Ayton against Anunoby. And here's Brunson from the arc. Fires in the triple. Brunson's got 57 points.
And their strategy is obvious. Manufacture looks from outside the arc.
You know, that's exactly their plan here in the fourth. Work to find space behind the arc and then bury some threes.
From deep, here's Doncic. It's hauled in by Robinson. Robinson's got 13 rebounds in the game. Glass eating. Bridges outside. Pass to Hart. Outside Brunson. Uneasy 2 on the layup. Brunson's got 59 points.
Even with the score as it is, he just keeps coming at you.
Well, he only plays one way, and that's full throttle, all day, all the time, cold-blooded and lethal.
Inside, stolen by Bridges. Hart inside, defended by Smart. It's stolen by Smart. Ayton against Robinson. Robinson with a steal. Now here's Hart. Pass to Brunson. Well, some lament the death of the mid-range jumper in today's game. Grant, you got any fixes?
Well, some have suggested cutting out the corner threes. If the three-point line was only like above the break, teams would probably need to rely more on that mid-range.
Here's Doncic. Softly drops in the floater. Doncic has got 43 points.
Luka Magic has been on display tonight. He is in full control, piling up the points.
Outside Hart. New York working the ball around now. Pass to Brunson. The three is up. Another one falls. Amazing.
Oh, what a performance. Arguably the best in franchise history.
He's tied the franchise mark for most points in a game. The next basket breaks it. Smart for three. The shot's good on the assist by James. James has got his 7th assist here tonight.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering.
And got it. Another basket.
Never in the history of the franchise have we seen a game like this. He's putting on a remarkable performance.
It's their all-time single-game scoring record. Their fans will be reliving this.
Out of bounds. Knicks ball.
Some changes for Los Angeles. Hachimura comes in for Hayes, and Austin Reeves is subbed in for Smart. New York also changing it up. Dadier, he's checked in for Hart. Shamet comes in for Anunoby, and it's McBride in for Bridges. 1:52 left in the fourth. Brunson with it, picked up by Reeves, and Luka Doncic is going to pick up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. And Grant, many of the newer rules have helped unlock offenses. Any need to help out the defense?
You know, I think the rules are fine, B.A. It's just about allowing defenders to do their job and limiting the cheap foul calls so they can stay on the floor.
And so it's New York with it. Outside Brunson. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Absolutely ruthless. He's not about to start showing mercy now.
Guys, when you're this hot, it's elementary. Let it fly. Keep staying at it.
Back to Doncic. Puts up a three. The rebound by Diawara.
Hey, I have no idea why he's still shooting threes. He's got to find another way to be productive.
And you can see how scary this team can be when everything is clicking for them. Just a terrific performance for the Knicks.
And you don't usually see this kind of blowout, but tonight they delivered the punishment.
I mean, what's so impressive is they never wavered in their approach. They just kept at it and showed they were without a doubt the better team.
And they played well tonight, picking up win number 24 of the year.
And having this win on the books might give them a little mental advantage the next 2 times these squads meet.
The stats tell us that the winner of the first game is a big favorite to come out on top in the overall series.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for Jalen Brunson.
What's left to say about his performance? I mean, the fans definitely got their money's worth.
Here's Hachimura. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
It's nice they found their rhythm here, but the clock is just not their friend.
Now they're playing with urgency. They could have done it much earlier before the game was out of reach.
At the line for Los Angeles, Rui Hachimura. 1 shot.
We've got 33 seconds left in the fourth quarter. To the inside. Robinson passes to Diawara. 19 seconds left in the game. 6 on the shot clock. McBride on the wing. Nails it from 3.
Yeah, they blocked out the noise, blocked out the distractions, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
Boy, a fantastic performance. And I tell you something, I mean, you get roadkill, that's always a challenge in the NBA, no matter what. And they got it done.
And so it's the Knicks taking care of business in this one. Boy, this crowd has to be shocked by the way their team was dismantled.
Shocked and surprised. It doesn't matter what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to just waltz in and cruise to the type of victory like we saw tonight.
And that'll do it, folks. For Allie LaForce, Clark Kellogg.